everybody. So, today I'm going to talk about my teeth. Have any of you noticed this weird thing on the top of my mouth? If you have, I'm going to tell you about that right now. Okay, so I have a very crowded mouth. I think you could see that. All over here, I needed 3 teeth extracted. Today and right now, I'm going to tell you about my experience. So, I am getting braces soon. I'm getting them on Valentine's Day, and I'm so nervous. I know there's no reason, but I just am, because when I got my expander in, that's the thing in my mouth, oh my gosh, it was so hard, and I did not like it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this process step by step. So first, when you walk into your first appointment, depending on which orthodontist you will get different x-rays taken, but you will get a lot of pictures and x-rays. I don't even know how many I got. I think I got like 6. It was a lot. But they're not like the typical x-rays that you would get when you would go to the dentist. They are much easier. The only thing that I had trouble with was when they were putting this thick thing in my mouth. Just went like all around, and I did not like that. That was like, they had to put a mirror in your mouth. Can you guys imagine that? I had to do that like 4 times. Yeah, 4. And at the end of your appointment, you will get spacers on both of your top and bottom molars. So like you get them like over here and here and down here. Yeah. The next step, so that's the first step. You keep the spacers in until your next appointment. So your next appointment will be when you get your expander in. I have a palate expander. It's not the same as an expander that you might get. You might not get a palate expander, keyword being palate. I'm sure there's different types of expanders, but yeah. Okay, so here's how you're gonna get this in. So at my orthodontist, they had a million selection of these bands. So the bands go right where your spacers were, except they like cover your whole entire tooth, like over here, and then here. So depending on like if you have an overbite on the top or on the bottom, then you'll get the expander. I don't know how the expander feels on the bottom, but I think you might get it placed in the same way I got it placed in, so I'm just going to tell you guys how I got it placed in. Okay, so when you get there, right, they have a million sizes of bands. Might not be that for you, but it was for me. It was very easy for me. Even though they had millions of sizes, they could easily estimate the size that would fit me the most. The first size didn't fit, but the second size fit perfectly. I think the first size was too tight. And then the next step you're going to have, it's the worst step, they're going to take the bands, they're going to take these things out, the metal bands out, and then they're going to do this foam thing. I don't really know if they have a flavor because they did for me, but I didn't taste the flavor. I chose bubblegum flavor. I didn't taste bubblegum, so that was just a complete waste. Yeah. So yeah, they put this foam thing. So there's this metal thing, and then they put like this foam thing around it, and then they push it like there's this handle. They put it in your mouth, and they push it against your top teeth. And then they'll take it out eventually, and then you have to wait in the waiting room, and until whoever's doing your treatment polishes it. And then once they're done polishing it, which might take like, I don't know, half an hour or something, you will get the full expander in. So depending on like how bad your mouth is, like that's how many turns you'll have to do. So if any of you can see that there is a middle part over right in the top of my mouth, so where the expander is, that there's a teeny tiny hole. They'll give you a key, which you'll have to turn the expander with. So anyway, getting the expander in is very easy. The last step is the easiest step. So you have to they'll just put it in with this glue that tastes awful. You probably might not be able to talk at first. It's very difficult to talk when you first get it in. Oh yeah. So, and then after that, you'll be asked to do a certain number of turns. You are not allowed to eat gummy bears, nuts. What else? Yeah, jawbreakers, absolutely not. Starburst, any chewy candy. No, like hard foods. Carrots you have to be careful with. Foods that you can't eat is like rice. What else? Mac and cheese. Chocolate you can eat, as long as no caramel either. Definitely no candy apples, unless you're not biting into them. You can have lollipops, you just can't bite into them. And no, like, super hard fruity cereal. That's a big one. And now I am going to tell you what. So they'll give you a paper, I think, of all the foods that you can and can't eat, and you have to be careful with. So you'll probably get that sheet, and you'll know exactly right away what to expect. And then the last step, these are only the first 3 steps, is getting the braces in. I will get back to you guys with that because I haven't gotten my braces in yet. But when I do get them in, I'll tell you the whole entire process. And then you might have some, like appointments in between just to see how it's going. And you have to keep the expander in for 5 months after turning. So, like, say I completed my turning in December. No, I think I actually did complete my turning in December. Yeah, say I completed it in December. Then I would have to wait 5 more months till my turning is done. Till 5 months after my turning, and then you'll get it out. I'll also let you guys know how getting it out is. Except that might be in the next 2 months because I need to keep it in for the next 2 months. So yeah, that's practically it. And make sure that if you did not subscribe yet, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!